They don't tell you at the hair salon and Curly Hair Adventures. I am here on this lovely sunny day here at the Reverence Design Team located in Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Today we're having a wonderful discussion about making fine hair look absolutely voluminous and just fabulous. And so what we need to do before we get started is to remember to subscribe to my channel. That's number one. Number two, remember to hit that little bell so whenever I do upload a wonderful video, you will get a notification that your homegirl LaDosha is in the house and she is about to break it down. So let's go ahead on and get started. So in my last video, we talked about fine hair and we talked about how to care for it and how to just, make it look good. Okay, well today we're going to talk about how to make it look better because, there's levels to this. You got good, you got better, then you have best. So today we're going to talk about how to go from better to best. And so here we have my lovely guest who's traveled all the way from the D. I call her my Detroit player, Miss Lovely Jennifer. She is in the house and she has agreed to be my model, and she has this really soft, fine hair. And so she wants to make this hair look really full, but she doesn't want to do the weave thing, right? So you don't want any tracks or... No. Now, is there a reason why you don't want to put any weave? Because weave is very popular. That's another alternative to make your hair look fuller. So is there a reason why you're like, don't you put that in my hair? She's like, no, Kilo, don't do that.
Well, my hair has thinned some over the years, and so I don't want to put anything in it that may damage it any further. And so I might not be educated on exactly how you put the tracks in. Maybe you don't have to use glue, but I just don't want any tension on the hair that would cause it to thin any further than it already has.
All right, so she said, I ain't with all that. If y'all wonder, like, why we ain't showing her face? Because it's all about her hair. You watch these videos, and we're just so caught up in who's the person? Well, on my channel, it's all about the hair. And I like to call my little tagline, real hair on real people in real life. So we have a real human being right here with a real human hair issue. And so the popular resolve when people typically don't like their hair is that they want to add some hair to it, or they pretty much want to braid this all up, and then they want to sew in, a hair addition, or maybe even, put some wefts in there, or bond in some hair. So here we have lovely Jennifer, who's like, you know what, it's fine, it's not the way that I want it, but it ain't that serious. She don't want all in her hair. But what other alternatives are there that you can make your hair look fuller when it's not exactly the way that you want it to look? So number one, I let everyone know, and this is what my book, What They Don't Tell You at the Hair Salon, is all about. This video, it kind of coincides with the book. So anything in the book that you don't understand, you can, tap onto some of these videos, and it'll help some of those words just come to life, and you'll have one of those bing, little aha moments, okay? My book is available at airwritebooks.com. It's on Amazon. It's on, Nook, so Kindle. You can download it. It's a really, really cool book. Both of the books, by the way. And so in this scenario, the alternative that we're telling everybody to do when it comes to their hair, if you don't want to do the weave, which is the most popular way, and it is a very simple and sometimes an affordable solution. But I have 3 simple solutions when you don't want to do that. So in my book, I promote that hair care and hair styling are about 3 things: the right products, the right tools, and the right techniques. And so for her, we're going to start off with a great shampoo. When you're talking about hair that's fine and it's limp, and as you can see, this is some pretty fine hair. You can see her scalp there just a little bit. The best way to make this hair look full and give it a beautiful shine and show off her natural color, which, by the way, this is her natural color. This is not lifted in any fashion. She is a natural blonde. We call this like a dishwater blonde or a sandy blonde. So this is her natural hair color. And so the more she keeps this hair clean, the better the hair is going to look. That's number one. Number two, when she goes to massage the scalp as she's shampooing it, she's going to exercise the muscle that holds the hair onto the head. And guess what? For free, she gets all this beautiful volume. So that's why it's very, very, very important that you keep your hair clean. This whole notion that people of African ancestry and people who have textured hair don't have to shampoo their hair as much as people of other ethnicities and nationalities and races. That is not true. That is what they don't tell you at the hair salon. So on this real hair, on a real person in real life, Jennifer, tell our viewers, how often do you really shampoo your hair?
About every 4 to 5 days.
Every 4 to 5 days. Now, I know what you're thinking. Girl, bye. Ain't nobody got time for that. You better. Because if you don't keep this hair clean, especially fine hair, your follicles become very congested with the debris that your scalp naturally produces, which is yeast and sebum. And then you also have to keep in mind that there are products on this hair. She did add conditioner. You know, she's walking outside, so you have environmental fallout. So this hair will become soiled very, very quickly. So for those of you who have fine hair, you can see the scalp, you know, it goes limp. The solution is to keep the hair clean. So what type of products do you use on your hair?
I use the right product.
She used the right, did y'all hear that? And get a little profile action. And like, turn that chair around so we can see just some more of that hair. Okay, so she uses the right hair care products. So for those of you who don't know, I'm gonna put all this information in the feed. I do have my own private label line of hair care products. So she uses my products. So that would be these right here. Have you ever tried anything else? There you go, the right hair products.
Oh yes, I've tried a lot of different products.
She's tried a lot of different products. What was your biggest fiasco in learning about how to care for your hair? So they could see that.
Ooh, I think actually the washing, because I wasn't washing it as much. I didn't understand that the pores were getting clogged up on my scalp. And that's the reason that I had so much buildup. My hair was looking, actually it was coming out.
It was coming
like,
out.
From the root.
She was pulling because the hair was so soiled. So she's letting you guys know that she was doing that. How often were you shampooing it back? That was back in the day, not today.
Like every 2 weeks,
so
maybe a little
back
longer.
in the day, she used to wait 2 weeks or more to shampoo the hair. Now that is a very popular practice for a lot of people who have textured hair, for a lot of people who are of African ancestry. They are of the notion that you can wait every 2 weeks. And what I like to share with everyone is that that type of a practice actually, you know, I call that like a plantation principle, you know what I'm saying? These are practices that came from slavery. So during slavery, we were not allowed to wash our hair. We were not allowed. So don't be looking for no images. Tell me something. What did we use during slavery? Nothing. We ain't used nothing, okay? Number two, when they colonized, when they began to capture, enslave, and colonize us, they didn't bring over any of the hair care products or the styling tools. So that surely wasn't going to happen. And then we didn't speak the language. They didn't understand the hair. So what they began to do was to shun it and say it's bad. And they used really bad words to describe our hair, like nappy, kinky, and difficult to manage. These things are not true. That's what they don't tell you at the hair salon. So when you buy my book, you'll get a backdrop to that scenario. And so here we are, it's 2019, and we still have some people disclosing that, you know what, I used to do that. And so she's like, you know what, it wasn't working because the mouth of the follicle, so the hair is coming through this little tiny hole. You see that? So I'm just simulating. And so when you put these products on it and the scalp is self-cleansing, it gets clogged. And then the hair, it can't come through. And so this doesn't matter what race you are, people. This is a human situation. Every human has openings on their bodies that are self-cleansing, like your eyes and your nose and your mouth and your ears, your navel, your vagina. These orifices, they cleanse themselves, as does the scalp. And so she discovered, you know, like, my hair is coming out, I'm pulling it, and I'm touching it, and I'm seeing all this hair come out, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not getting the results. And then she came to me. She had to come all the way from Detroit, all the way to Cleveland, and say, Kilala, help a sister out. And so I analyzed her scalp, and I showed her that it was a simple solution. I call that nothing to write home to mother about. What you got to understand, what they don't tell you at the hair salon. In America, when we want people to do stuff, you know what we do? We scare the shit out of them. So we don't do that on this channel. We keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? So we're not gonna scare the bejesus out of you by telling you, oh my gosh, you haven't been shampooing your hair, you'll be bald. That's not true. It will compromise the hair over the years as you continue to do this. And so this is why I wrote the book, because I have people in my chair who I service daily that are like 50, 30, 60, 70, 25, and they're losing their hair. They're seeing a lot of hair come out. And the simple solution is to clean it. And though we're not in the habit of cleaning it, we can restructure. We're going to change the way you think about doing that by educating you. And my book is one of those ways to get you motivated. It's like, you know, I don't want to lose weight, but once I want to lose weight, but I don't want to do the work, you know? And so once you read and you watch videos and you talk to other people and you get more education of how you can stay fit, you know, walking back and forth in your apartment or on your treadmill, or, you know, run a marathon, whatever you want to do, just keep it moving, stop eating all them potato chips like I be doing. No, I'm just kidding, okay? You can lose the weight, and that comes through what? Education, information, you know, video. So my video, my book is another modality. So I'm not gonna teach you how to lose no weight, but I'm gonna teach you how to take care of your hair. So Jennifer is confessing, you know what? I wasn't cleansing it properly, and I wasn't doing it often enough. And so the simple, affordable, not time-consuming solution was to keep it clean. How long does it take you to do your hair? Honestly. Honestly.
Not that long anymore.
When
I had more, it used to take me about an hour.
An hour and a half.
Yeah, hour and a half, and now I could probably get it all done, wash, dry, condition, everything in about 45 minutes.
Did you hear that? 45 minutes. Are you worth that? According to L'Oreal, you are. And Jennifer says, I'm worth it too, okay? So you got to get into the habit of, I call it having an affair with your hair. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Take his hair on a date. Go to the, you know, take it to the shower, you know, get it all wet up. You know, spend some time with yourself. Because once you get in the habit, you'll see, you know, it doesn't take that long. It's like, remember when you were a kid and your mom would say, go take a bath. And you come back out and you be like scratching. She said, get your ass back in that tub, you know? Why? Because you wasn't in there long enough. But now you're in the habit, you're in the routine of getting in that tub, soaking for a little while, washing up, getting in that shower, rinsing off. You're spending time with yourself. You're getting your hygiene together. Well, hair is a part of that wonderful phenomenon called hygiene. But because we're not used to doing it, guess what? We don't do it. So by Jennifer's own admission, she's doing it now, and you can do it too. So watching this video, buying my book is a way to aid you in just changing the way that you think, empowering you with the right information. So she says she used my hair care products, and I'll put these hair care products in the feed. I'm a big fan of Russian. I like imported hair care products. So this is by Beauty Farm. It's in Russian, guys, and I don't read it, and I did not collude, okay? But anywho, so this is a wonderful product, and it's by Russians. I know on the end, like, this is a balsam. So where all my Russian peoples at? You know, Privyet! Privyet to my Russian peeps, okay? So here, this is a balsam, and so this is to moisturize, and this is for fine hair, and it has goat's milk. Now, if you're like, I don't want to use animal byproducts, don't worry about that, because we have other products that don't have animal byproducts. You can use Philip Pelusi. He has a wonderful line of hair care products, one of my favorite hair care products of all time. I will never style hair without Philip Pelusi products. No, these companies are not paying me to promote this. I'm just keeping it 100 for the fam, okay? So Philip Pelusi, if you have fine hair, you should definitely start off with the right hair care product. You're like, girl, that ain't enough for me, okay? That's cool, I ain't gonna be mad, okay? You can also use the Russian hair care products. By the way, for the record, the Russian hair care products, they have what's called follicle care. So in the Russian, their concept is to care for the hair below the scalp, at the scalp, and hair on all 3 layers. Dude, you can't hate on the Russians for that. Because in America, we call it hair care and we call it scalp care. So that's fragmented. The Russians are like, new level, I'm lit. That's what Jennifer just taught me in this video. What's his name again?
Kendall.
Kendall, you gotta just go off sometimes. The Russians is lit when it comes to hair care because they have follicle care. So you want to just be crazy like Kendall when it comes to your hair. Go online, check out Russian hair care. They don't care about you being black. Trust me, I buy from Russians all the time. Hey, what's up, Ladosha? You don't never say what's up. They say, Privyet, Ladosha, okay? So check out the Russian hair care. I'll put their information. And then if you're just like, I don't know, I don't want to do it in port. I want to stay in America. No problem. Then holla at your boy, Philip Pelusi. Philip Pelusi has wonderful products to help make this hair look very voluminous, okay? And it also promotes the health of the hair. Also, I like Nairobi. They have this wonderful like foam stuff and it's really light. And this is for all people. Like Nairobi, can white people use that? Girl, yeah, if you white, buy some of this stuff, okay? My boy, I call him Ben Carson, you know. No, his name Geoff Bettis. So we'll put his information in the feed too. He's our distributor here, only for licensed professionals, by the way. But, you know, you can also buy it online. But if you're a licensed cosmetologist, I'll hook you up with our distributor who sells this Nairobi. And I'm telling you, we use this for fine hair. And it is so light. You get so much volume. It's a lot of fun. So there are a lot of different products that you can make this hair look for, provided that it's clean. So next up, the haircut. I'm going to shape Jennifer up, and I'm going to give her some soft layers because we don't want to make it too choppy. Because she wants this to flow, okay? So a haircut is to your hair what scissors are to a fabric, you know? Imagine if this wasn't cut properly. I would just be wearing a toga, you know what I'm saying? So we don't want Jennifer to have toga hair. That's good for a party, toga, toga. So we're gonna put a nice soft layer cut, and you're just gonna see this come to life. It's not gonna be shorter, you're gonna see more movement. Now, last but not least, before I wrap this video up, the ultimate, so we went from better, we went from good to better, right? Here go to best, all right? So good is to keep that hair clean. Better is to get that bomb diggity hair cut, a precision cut, not a trim, but a hair cut, a precision cut. So that's better. You know what's best to make this hair look really good? Hair color. That's right. As a master colorist, I'm certified through an Italian hair care company called Fermisi. I am a certified master colorist. Who knew? From the hood all the way up in here, anybody can do this, all right? So here you go, all the way from the hood as a master colorist. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to give her some dimension. So what she said to me was, Ladosha, I don't want no orange brassy hair. You know, don't give me that orange brassy stuff, you know. So I'm showing you some swatches of, whoops. Hey, how y'all doing? Okay. All right, so I'm showing you guys some swatches of what we're talking about. We're gonna give her some lowlights and some highlights, okay? You see that? So when people say, well, what's the difference? What's the difference? Low has like, you know, warmer tones, red, orange, coppers, okay? Highlights, yellow, gold. In the middle is orange, so you're kind of straddling the fence, okay? Highlights, lowlights. So we're going to mix these two. Now, she doesn't want to see a lot of orange, so I'm going to do caramel. And so we're going to neutralize. Her hair has orange in it. So I'm just going to use the blue base because blue neutralizes what? Orange. That's my color peoples out there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So we're going to use like a blue base to give her a nice warm low light. So she'll have a nice dimension on that. You see that there? See? Woohoo! It's got a little brass, but it's not orange. And I see my hair is orange. You see? So that doesn't go, okay? So this is orange. She doesn't want this. Like, no, okay? I'm ghetto. She classy. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So here we go. So that's a low light. And then we're going to mix in around her face. We're going to frame in some highlights. Isn't that nice? So we have a low light and we have a highlight together. There they are, mixed in with her hair. Wouldn't that be like really pretty? You guys see that? So which brand am I going to use? I'm going to use Blazings by Scruples, or is it Scruples by Blazings, okay? Wonderful, wonderful hair color line. Why? Because it's a oil lightener. Even though her hair is fine, and I know what you're thinking, her hair is soft. Is she really African American? She is Le Negro, okay? Are you African American?
Indeed, I am.
Indeed, this is a woman of color. She is an African, and she is proud of it. So this whole thing about black people who dye their hair are trying to be white. Here is an African who is a natural blonde. So quit saying that if you dye your hair, you're trying to be white. So Jennifer is very light, as you can see. This is not makeup. All right, I'm gonna turn just aside. I don't wanna put her face on because I'm not paying her for this, by the way. But she has a beautiful profile. So you can see, and if you saw our hips, she'd be like, oh yeah, that's a sister, but y'all can't see them, okay? All right, so she's a sister. She's like, girl, no you didn't. Yes, I did go there, okay? So this is her natural hair, and it's really soft, but guess what? She still got some fro up in here. If I put some water on this, what's gonna happen to your hair, Jennifer?
It's gone. Pink and curly. Both.
She's a Shaka Khan. Okay, so she's telling you, don't let this flat iron fool you. I'm 100% an Afro-American. I once read somebody said, don't call me an Afro-American. I ain't no hairstyle. You can call me one. Jennifer, can you call you one?
Indeed.
Indeed, because this is an Afro. So for those of you who are wondering, is this relaxed? No. This is what you guys call a silk press. Back in the day, just a press of curl, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so a silk press for you millennials, okay? So this is a silk press for you old school press of curl, you know. And we just didn't put a whole lot of grease in it, okay? Because you can't use that stuff, a light oil. So we're gonna use this. I'm gonna do my video on hyper mode, put some highlights in there, and there you have it. How do you make fine, limp hair look like the bomb diggity? Number one, you keep it clean. Number two, you get a precision cut. And number three, you get the best color job your money can buy. Again, my name is LaDosha Wright. I am the author of this cool book titled What They Don't Tell You at the Hair Salon. You can buy my book at lwrightbooks.com. You can come to the Rebel Design Team right here in Cleveland Heights, 2062 South Taylor Road, area code 216-321-1101. If you want to book with me, I am available, but it takes about 4 weeks to get in. So give me 4 weeks notice if you want to come in and get booked with me and get your consultation. Please, again, like and subscribe, share my channel to all the people who has real hair on real people in real life to learn what they don't tell you at the hair salon. I will.